now a problem. Defending you is now a very serious problem. Defending you is becoming um, an issue. That's what Boala said to most of you that are conversant with him. He said that years back. He said, "You will be a sane human being until you join APC. Your brain will stop working." I'm not the one that said it. You can check it on your own and see exactly what I'm talking about. So he said, defending this guy is now a problem. Is now increasingly difficult. That's according to the political spokesperson Daniel Boala after a woeful interview on Al Jazeera. I was very when I watched that, I was like, okay, uh, can you please accept one thing? And he kept on denying the whole thing he said. And the guy he's not like Nigerian media, no. He's not. Hassan, I know him too well. He will bombard you with points. He will allow you to do your own research. He will tell you, go and research. Go and do your research and come back. They don't interview you based on some propaganda or based on some flimsy excuses here and there. You can't defend Tinubu. You cannot. Boala said it himself. There is no way you can defend him because you don't have anything. Nothing to show. Nothing. Okay, let's show this one. That's exactly where his supporters is getting it all wrong. And they know. So many of them, I met one yesterday, and he said, we know he did not do anything. That's what he's a staunch supporter of Tinubu. He said, I know he didn't do anything. So if he didn't do anything, what do you want me to do? I know he didn't do anything. All we need is the money that he's paying us. And that's what somebody said. A supporter of government that is not working. And you call yourself a Nigerian, and you know that that guy is 80 years or a political age, yeah. But the truth is, when will you realize that that guy is ruining the future of the children yet unborn? When are you going to say no, that this thing is not going to continue? When exactly are you going to say that? When his political spokesperson went on Al Jazeera and made mockery of himself and APC as a party. In fact, people on the floor were laughing at him. A lawyer. That guy fooled himself because it was lies upon lies upon lies, and at some point, he couldn't defend himself. He raised up a glass of water. The guy told him to put that down. Don't try to change the topic. Just put that down and let's talk. You're a lawyer. Let's talk. And the guy couldn't defend this guy. He couldn't defend this administration. He couldn't defend the ruins these guys has caused in Nigeria. He couldn't. Boala's statement sparked conversation across Nigerians. Even the so-called supporters of APC and Tinubu, all of them, they were shocked that even Boala could not defend this administration. And that's why that guy accepted that actually this guy is not doing anything. He's not. I asked him how much was the bag of rice when Tinubu before Tinubu assumed office in 2023. How much? He made mention of the price. I said, how much was the price of fuel? How much? The basic amenities, those things people need. How much were they when before Tinubu assumed office. And he told the whole world, subsidy is gone. When he said that, everything went off the roof. Everything went off the roof. The fuel price surged nationwide, affecting transportation, food supply, and household expenses because of somebody who is not articulate, somebody who did not think things through, somebody who don't really have your time. He doesn't really have your future at heart, because I know that before you make such statement, you would think it through. You will discuss it with people. You will sit your cabinet down and they will tell you the good, the bad, the ugly of the decision you are about to take. But that guy, no. He doesn't care. No, the guy doesn't really care. He doesn't really have your time. No, he doesn't. So sometimes when you see some certain things happening, it's not a mistake. It's because he doesn't know what to do and how to do it. Because he's an emperor, he cannot seek advice from anybody. He makes appointment based on loyalty. He doesn't want anybody that will challenge him and say, Baba, this one is not right. No, you cannot be a good leader if you don't have anybody that is challenging you. There is no way you can be a very good leader if you don't have a viable opposition that is telling you that this one is not working, and you investigate. That's how to do things. You investigate and see, yeah, this one is actually not working and I need to make it work. Even though it's coming from opposition, what you need to do is listen to the opposition. Are they proffering solution? Are they telling me what to do? Everything is not politics. Everything is not politics. Look at the inflation rate today. It's more than 30%. Why the naira has experienced significant depreciation every now and then. Every now and then you see naira going down every minute. Every minute. So it is reducing the purchasing power of ordinary citizens. The citizens find it difficult because naira kept on depreciating. It kept on going down every now and then. And this administration, listen, if it were to be in some countries, this guy, in fact, he will not even want to come back again, because people were like, okay, coming back to do what? He'll be ashamed of himself. But in Nigeria, anything goes. Do I talk about security concerns? Do I talk about that? Of course it is. People are people are being chased out of their house in the north. People are being chased out of school, kidnapped, ransom paid, and denied, because everything is politics, everything is propaganda. How do we defend you? That's the question Boala asked. How do we defend this government? How are we going to defend you? Because there is nothing to show. There is nothing to show. Nothing at all to show. Banditry, kidnapping, insurgent attack in northern Nigeria continues to threaten communities. It is a daily thing. As I'm talking to you now, one is going on. As I'm talking to you now, there is kidnapping case, one in one place or the other in the north. And he will not say that he's not aware of that. He is. Because he paid ransom some days back, allegedly. Allegedly. So people are now asking, the government capability of restoring safety in Nigeria? That's the question that's the question in everybody's lips. Say, how do this government restore peace? How do people get back to their houses, schools, companies? What are we going to do? Those are the questions people are asking. And as Boala will say, it is difficult to defend this man because there is nothing to show. So for some political analysts, Boala's remarks highlights the growing frustration among Nigerians. It is. Because many people, apart from me, because from day one, I knew that this guy has nothing to offer. I was at Chatham House. I saw him. He didn't promise Nigeria anything at Chatham House. When the moderator asked him a question, okay, you are supposed to be the president. Why are you not answering question? He said, because these guys are going to rule with me. And he was delegating questions. He was delegating questions to A, B, C, and D. To El-Rufai, to Mahi, and you know, if you are intelligent enough, you know that this guy is truly playing politics with the lives of people because he never promised anybody anything. Somebody that said the only way to feed soldiers is by feeding them agbado. There is corn, there is this, there is that. Isn't that funny? It is very funny. It is very, very funny. So sometimes you ask yourself, how did Nigeria get to this very place? And you see people, gullible Nigerians, coming out to defend this guy and say they are city boys. They need to vote for him for second time. To do what exactly? To do what exactly? I asked one, if you own a company, will you employ somebody like Tinubu? I am asking you, answer me. Can you, in your right senses, employ somebody like Tinubu? Can you? The answer is no, because he has nothing to offer. He has nothing to offer. So, there is every concrete evidence that Nigeria need to work on changing their government. If we really want a better Nigeria, we need to make sure that we vote the right person in. It is the right thing to do. And if Nigerians believe that it doesn't matter, if opposition parties believe that we will continue to be opposition without coming together, without uniting to remove this APC, without fighting for free and fair election, without making sure that we will remove party or no party, we will remove tribalism and religion, and make sure that we remove this incompetent government. You can't be joking with people's lives and believe that everything is Uhuru. No, it's not. So Nigerians should wake up and do the right thing. If you don't, believe me, another 8 years, that guy will rule Nigeria again. And when he finishes, he will hand over to somebody who is even worse than him. That is what he's planning. Exactly what he did in Lagos, that's exactly what he's going to do in Nigeria, because the judiciary is in his pocket. The police and army is in his pocket. He manipulates them. He uses them. EFCC, all these people, the clergymen in Nigeria. He uses them. Not all of them anyway. Not all of them. There are few ones that refuses. But almost all of them, they are being used by this guy. Because these guys are the same people that protested when Goodluck Jonathan was in power. And today, all of them don't really want. They are the professors, the lawyers. All of them are mute today. Nobody want to talk. Nobody. All of them are quiet. So my question is, when will Nigeria say enough is enough? Like Boala will say, how do we defend you, Mr. Tinubu? I hope to stop here. My name is Hyacinth, and this is the Hyacinth Show, THN for short. I pray and I beg you to go to our YouTube channel and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that anytime I upload um, any topic, you'll be the first to be notified. Thank you for listening to me. My name is Hyacinth, and this is the Hyacinth Network. Thank you.